weird, wild, wacky world we're in. This is another scene for Unmask, Orlando, the Werewolf the Apocalypse venue. This evening's scene takes place at the heart of Aeolus, the sept in the Ocala National Forest. And there is a rather large group of Garu gathered for a rescue mission, or at least the start of one. And I will go back to normal view. There we go. And I will let you each do your introductions, starting from my left, which means Chase.
Alrighty. I'm guessing that the congregation of Garu is starting to meet out at the edge of the Bond in Aeolus, probably. So I'm
Yep,
guessing.
it's out at the edge of the Bond because they have guests arriving.
Alrighty. Yep. Chase is there. He's got the look you see here. He is he's moving around a little bit. He's obviously a little eager right now. This is going to be his first really big mission. He doesn't like the circumstances behind it, but he can't hide his hype. He wants to kick some ass.
Understandable. Up next is Aiden.
Aiden is kind of the opposite of the spectrum. Wearing what he's wearing on his overlay. He has that sweater, nothing under. The hood is up. He's visibly just strained, not physically, but emotionally. Like the group he normally hangs out with is, composed of him, Lainey, Avery, Connor, and Jesse, and oh wait. So yeah, right now, no, he's just probably sitting there. I'll say on a branch. Just there's a foot that's hanging. The hood is on over his head, kind of shadowing him a bit, and he's just looking like he's just done with life right now.
Keep in mind you'll need to stay close to Chase, as that is the orders given by Bailey and Maeve. Chase is to watch you.
He's not too far.
You are a cub who is going to be going out on a mission.
Oh, he's not too far from, he's probably a few meters away from
Chase.
He's just
hanging around.
Yeah, he's just in a tree, looking visibly with that look of fuck life right now.
Okay, and up next is Diani.
So Diani is there with a cane. She uses it to help herself get around. And she's a bit happier than she has been. However, the look on her face is still very somber given the circumstances. And this is her first mission type of thing that she has done since her injury. So she's a bit nervous about it.
So, just for reference, I will pull out so it's just me so you can actually see all 4 overlays. These people are all here, as are these 4. So,
seeing Darius there is going to get Diani tensing up a bit.
Yeah. I'll say Aiden.
She's going to glance to Noah.
Noah is just trying his best to, keep it together given these circumstances. Like, he has just found out that, his sept was infiltrated for over 10 years by a black spiral dancer, and no one had any idea. So he's feeling a little shaken in his authority at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're all, kind of standing around,
I'll just say, how far are Moira and Jack standing from each other?
they are as far as one can physically be and still be, within the group.
Dev is there as well, so
Yeah, and
he's-
Dev is probably standing fairly close, and you could cut the tension with a knife at the moment.
yeah.
Dev, I'm guessing Dev is more close to Moira.
Yep.
They are
So-
trying very
Not
hard
like-
not to hold hands.
They're standing close and but not too close. But yeah.
So Moira has someone, but Jack, I'm guessing, is kind of standing a bit more on his own. So Aiden
Yeah,
will.
he's kind of standing there, arms crossed, looking grumpy,
Aiden will.
as he frequently does.
Aiden will kind of hop down and go next to Jack.
Kind of give him a little look, but he's not going to say anything. As you're all standing there, this woman approaches the Bon with a contingent of others. That smells like Get Fenris.
Yes, it does.
So even though she knew that this was coming, she still is like taking a deep breath and steeling herself just a little bit because there are Get Fenris about to walk onto the sept.
There are, and luckily Talon is not here.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God for that.
On Chase's end, I don't think Chase has really gotten the hint, ever really smelled Get a Fenris pure breed.
Probably not, no.
No,
Yeah,
probably not.
this is his first time, so the first thing that catches him is the smell. It reminds him a lot of just blood and fury. Yeah,
Which
with a lot of the
might
stories
actually
he's heard.
remind him of his own tribe.
Yeah, he'll be like, it actually doesn't smell that weird. Okay.
Yeah, no, it probably, has this kind of familiarness to it.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Weirdly,
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
yeah. Add a character. The Wendigo and the Get Fenris should actually be best friends, but
But they
should be.
can't fucking stand each other.
Yeah.
the whole coming over and stealing their cairns thing. Like,
Yeah.
Thus far, he's got no plans to do nothing since Noah put out the call that you fuck around, you're gonna catch these hands. So
right,
Chase ain't
pretty much.
saying nothing. You go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So strange.
And Diane was asked to help be sort of a liaison, so she's standing next to Noah.
So strangely enough, Aiden is probably out of the PCs the one who's more meh about it because he's been in New York where he probably, even if he was a kinfolk at the time, went to the Sept of the Green where there's probably all kinds of kind of werewolf smells coming from everywhere because it's a big fucking Sept where pretty much everyone is allowed. So he's like, okay.
Yeah, this smells like Get Fenris. Like, damn.
Yeah. That's the only thing. You rarely feel that kind of smell, but the whole thing of no, it doesn't get off anyway. It's like, meh. It goes, it smells strong.
Yeah, she will approach Noah, and they will, they will actually hug, which, earns a rather angry glare at his son from Darius.
Diane just wants to punch him in the face.
I mean, she's seen him get punched in the face once already,
Chase
Yep.
is sitting there thinking, ain't my family, ain't my horse, ain't my fucking problem.
My
Not my
horse.
circus, not my monkeys.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah. Aiden is trying to just not say out loud, get fucking over it.
Anyone who understands sign language will know, what kind of the following exchange that, he greets her rather informally.
Deanna looks a little bit surprised. She wasn't aware that they knew each other.
They have spoken several times over the TTY, so
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't expecting her to be as pretty as she is, but then again,
Oh,
I mean, look at his. Yeah. Look at.
when you look at his family, it's
mm-hmm.
Look at his father.
Darius is the ugly one in the family.
He is. His sister, on the other hand.
His sister's fucking gorgeous.
I'm reading the chat.
Only Aiden could say that without being punched in the face.
Right.
Considering that he's a 7 permanent rage Garu, I would avoid pissing him off. It could lead to very bad things. Yes, you do see your daddy and your brother and your mother.
Yep.
Moira is just kind of watching, as are most of the others. They're a little, leery. Like these are Geta Fenris, so
Deanna will smile to Cassidy.
Cassidy will, look over to her after she greets Noah and extend a hand.
She'll take it and shake it. She is a little taken aback by the fact that she, yes, very much smells like Geta Fenris, but looks more like a Wendigo or Tenna.
I mean, her mother is Utena, so.
Yep.
But yeah, she does have the woad on today because this is a important day.
She'll introduce herself. She'll say, I'm Deanna Running Water. I'm a Wendigo. Ragabash.
She nods. Out of character, real quick. Christiansen or Christensen?
Christensen.
Okay. Cassidy Christensen Larson. Get a Fenris kinfolk.
It's good to meet you. I'm really sorry that you're going through what we are.
Indeed, we were somewhat forewarned. She kind of glances over at Noah. But what we weren't expecting was one of our cubs to be taken as well.
Cub? Why?
We're not sure. What we know is that she has issues transforming.
She furrows her brow and nods.
Our den fathers tried helping her, but Unless she can see the moon, it's nearly impossible for her to transform.
Ugh,
It probably
that's
made her an
rough.
easy target.
That is rough. I
How
can't
they
even.
knew, I don't know.
She nods. That's definitely troubling.
Many of ours that were taken are very young, and that's worrying.
Ours too.
Hayden will
There's
probably take a few steps forward towards the people talking, and in sign language for the first word, just so Cassidy is aware that he can
They're
communicate
exchanging in like
in sign
actual
language.
speech now.
Oh, okay, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he saw Cassidy
Diani is
communicate.
not fluent enough in sign to communicate this much.
Nope. She's
Just
not. She's
he'll
fighting
just
as best as she can for Noah, but it's
like he's
And Noah is lip reading, which he's very
maybe
adept at. So
moving forward like that, making noise so that they both know he's here, and he'll first in sign language say hello to Cassidy. Okay, just because she does that, so just so she knows, hey, I also communicate in that. I can communicate in that if that comes to be needed. Sorry to interrupt. Aiden Belmont, Cub Galliard, and
oh,
sorry, yeah, there. I'll say Cub Galliard, born on two legs. And I don't mean to be disrespectful at all, but if you say if you don't know how they knew about your cub having the trouble to transform, is there a possibility that just like us, there's someone that's infiltrated in your set?
it's possible. But she also had someone. Cassidy gets this very upset look on her face. Someone was stalking her. We
Oh no.
did what we could, but the police weren't willing to do much. He hadn't threatened her, he hadn't harmed her, thus they wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, Chase is gonna stroll on up. Wasn't too far behind Aiden, but he'll say, "Hey, Chase Harrison, blood curdling scream, Cleeth Hamid of the Wendigo tribe, born under a full moon." And just gonna throw out there. There's the stalker still roaming around. I can take care of him.
We're not sure if it's got anything to do with this, and the thought that it might be is disturbing, to say the least.
Mm. Well, that's a bridge we can cross when we come to it. Go ahead, Aiden.
This might lead to nowhere, but if she had a stalker, do you have anything from that stalker? Something you wrote, something left behind, something that she had of his that you guys have now?
We have a bunch of notes that were left on the hood of her car, but from what we've been told by Noah, the normal gifts for tracking don't seem to be working.
And he'll nod.
Well-
It's at that point that Maxwell pipes up. I tried using Pulse of the Prey, and it led me in fucking circles for days.
Any ideas what could lead to that?
Diane nods. She's like, well, that was going to be my idea, but guess not.
Chased my fucking tail for 6 days, so...
I'm going to assume that I would probably get the same results with Rite of the Questing Stone.
Haven't tried that one. We could try it.
Any
Should not.
ideas? Any ideas what could lead to that causing that?
Serious levels of warding.
All right. Worst case scenario, we can just do things the old-fashioned way.
Yeah,
No.
we've got some stuff my sister left behind in her car.
All right.
I may be a hobbit, but I know the smell of.
I
So go ahead.
have a rough estimate of where they are. I don't know the exact location, but I can at least point you in the right direction.
How did you manage to do that? Well, I managed to do that.
I'm not a normal kinfolk.
Fair enough. The way I see it, you narrowed it down from literally anywhere in the world to someplace more specific.
I'm also a magi.
Nice.
Right.
Diane's jaw drops slightly, and thinks to herself, okay, she's a Get a Fenris and a Cairn Drader. That is great.
Yeah. Okay, Chase isn't going to understand Magi, but he is going to say, "Oh, like the dudes that gave the gifts to Jesus or whatever in the Bible, or what?" He ain't got no mage lore. You don't know what that means.
What now? I haven't
I-
heard that term.
I believe that many Garu call us Cairn Drainers.
Oh, guess where I've heard that term before.
Diane just nods. I trust that you
Okay.
wouldn't be doing anything
Okay.
like that.
I grew up with Garu. Never. My husband is Garu.
That puts her a bit at ease, and she'll take a breath and relax. Okay.
Either way,
Yeah, well, you know, you're relaxing. Other certain people are not.
Chase doesn't know enough to tense up.
She
So
furrows her brow and looks to her.
Oh no, there are other people that are not
okay.
relaxing.
Okay, that
Yeah.
was
So,
that. Yeah.
what is the moon right now?
Mm,
Well, are we
one
assuming
second.
it's September 7th, 2000?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It is a waxing gibbous.
Ooh, what?
Oh, hello.
what's
Let's go.
the difficulty on a frenzy check for that?
Depends what moon you're on.
It's 5.
It's
The,
5.
the
Okay.
base difficulty is 5, and then if you're a Galliard, it's -1.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was monkey. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
eh,
That makes
So
sense.
it starts at diff 8 on a new moon.
Yeah.
A new moon is diff 8, and if you're a Ragabash, it's -1.
Okay, yeah.
A crescent moon is diff 7, A half moon is diff 6. A gibbous moon is diff 5, and a full moon is diff 4, and everyone's at a -1, and if you're in a rune, it's a -2. But it's the base diff is 3, so
So yeah, Aiden is on fucking edge right now.
Shit.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's fun. Cause Darius
happened?
just frenzied.
oh well, how many successes was it?
5.
He can
Oh,
spend a willpower not to.
Question is, would he really?
Yeah, because this is. I would think that he would have some semblance of the fact that this is a really important meeting if he wants to find any of these kinfolk. And
True.
He should, and he might know that he's hanging by a thread with the council. So
Oh yeah. So he's just gonna spend a willpower because that was really bad. That was 5 successes out of the 7.
yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Darius is pissed.
Oh yeah, he is. His hands are clenched into fists so tight his knuckles are white.
Yeah. Chase might start figuring out like, oh shit, tension in the air just increased. Look around, but to kind of diffuse
And
that.
the kinfolk
okay.
that are around him are visibly backing away, including Maeve, because nope.
Yeah, Chase will just look to Cassidy, and ask, almost as if to bring the conversation back to where it needs to be, and ignore the whole like mage topic. He'll say, "So where'd you get it narrowed down to?"
About 2 hours south of here, 2 hours north of our sept.
makes,
Halfway between the two.
makes sense. If they captured people from both our sets.
What's the terrain like out there? Foresty, or we gotta still deal with city?
I believe that is pure swamp.
Fun. Alrighty, I didn't like these pants.
Daya looks down at her leg and looks back to the others. I don't know how
Okay.
well I'm going to fare in swamp.
I'm seem to be pretty.
Cassidy kind of looks at it. I
She
could
raises a
attempt
brow.
to fix that for you.
She looks torn because she doesn't really want a mage touching her. Doesn't matter that she's kinfolk or not. It really doesn't.
I can't heal, but
I don't
if you want,
know you well enough to make that decision, so how about not right now?
Of course.
I can't heal, but I seem to fare kind of well in Glabro human society. I can be in Glabro and carry you if you wish. Help you. Well, I wouldn't say carry, I'll say help you.
Well, worst case, I think that's the worst case. Diani Raya, can you get by if you're on 4 legs?
I have a pretty pronounced limp, but I should be able to get around a bit better.
If we're in swamplands, probably help us in general to be in our lupus forms anyway.
She'll nod at that. I could definitely try. Thank you for the suggestion.
No problem, Raya.
So you kind of see Noah actually kind of suppress a laugh. He's just kind of covering his mouth just a little bit.
Oh, wait, is he laughing at Chase?
No. He's laughing at something said in their pack link.
Oh, alrighty.
Because, Dev would have to do that to him.
Right?
Alrighty, so assembled Magi, Rayas, and other Rayas.
That causes Deanne to crack up laughing just a little bit.
We just gonna fan out and do this search party style?
I assume you'll need some sort of vehicle to get. Well, no, you could just go through the Umbra, but
Can I not drive? Just I'm asking.
Deanne nods to Aiden. Like, maybe it would be better if we don't take a car at all.
Yeah.
I can mark the approximate location on a map for you. It's kind of the middle of nowhere, but what do we expect from them?
Of course, it would be in the middle of the fucking swamp. She shakes her head.
Hey, that just means we can cut loose a little bit if we need to.
At
This
that,
is fucking rich.
yeah, Kieran is giving sound effects, so.
I think I might fucking need to.
Yeah, Noah produces a map, and Cassidy will mark. It's a pretty big area still, but it's, narrowed down from anywhere in the fucking world. So.
Well, at least they're still in Florida.
Exactly. They're still in Florida in, this approximate area.
Can we keep up?
Alrighty.
Oh my god, Kieran.
Fucking love that shit. I'm fucking tense playing Aiden right now, but then there's Kieran. She just,
And then Kieran swoops in with the cute and is like, nah, don't be tense, man.
The cutest sneeze in the universe. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, Aiden.
Chase will look to Aiden though. And I'll say, all right, looks like this is getting ready to start being a reality. Remember what I told you?
Yeah. And he's visibly like stressed out right now. Like when you're close to him, when you're very close to him, you can see that he's shaking.
All right, just swing at the things that I'm swinging at. If I tell you to back off, back off. If I happen to die, well, use your best judgment. You're a smart guy. Failing that,
Downey will put a hand on Aiden's shoulder and just squeeze it reassuringly.
failing that, Gianni Raya will also be here as well. If Gianni Raya says something, forget I said anything, especially if it goes against what I said.
She just chuckles. You are the Arun, and unless I really think that something you said is wrong, I'm going to defer to your judgment.
All right, so that's that then.
Several people are kind of saying their goodbyes, or, well, see you laters to family, namely Maxwell to his parents. Because he is fully intending on going with you.
Yeah.
So I wonder who has the new cub restrained to not go on this mission because she would want to so bad.
That's probably Bailey. Bailey and
Yep.
Sebastian.
Yep.
Oh yeah, fuck no, Scott's not allowed anywhere near this.
Mm-mm.
They're not letting a fucking kinfolk go on this mission.
Yeah.
Nah. They're going
So
to
Sebastian is
the spiral
restraining.
hive.
So Sebastian and Bailey are restraining Scott and Harmony from going on this mission.
I mean, there's
Pretty
literally
much.
one way that, Sebastian's going to be able to keep him from doing this, and we all know what that is. So.
Yep.
I mean, I don't, but I'll pretend I do.
You know what? Yeah. Anyway.
Aiden probably going to a few people right now. Like he'll first go to Moira.
Oh, Moira's going with you.
Oh, okay.
You're,
Is Jack
you
going?
could not do, anything to keep her away from this.
Okay. Is Jack going?
He's kinfolk, so they're not allowing him to. And
Okay.
he is pissed about it.
Yeah. He'll go to Jack then. Hey. Fuck. Connor's Connor's my fucking soul brother. I'm not
I'm
coming
trusting
back.
you to bring him back.
Yeah, I'm not letting this without coming back with him. I'll come back with him.
Wait, out of character, are we actually rescuing them this scene, or is that going to be another
No,
one?
that'll
No,
be a
it's
different
just-
scene.
Good.
She's just
Okay.
saying, yeah, whenever this takes place, just I'm not.
Yeah,
He's my
no,
friend.
they don't have the manpower going on this particular mission to take on a Black Spiral Hive.
I'm just say I'm doing whatever it takes to come take him back. Just know that. And he'll probably try to hug her if he lets him hug Jack.
He will accept the hug. He will not hug back.
So Moira is coming. Is Claire around?
Probably. Yeah, I would say she is.
Yeah.
You want me to switch to her real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. There's Claire.
And he'll go to Claire. So this is probably not the this is not the first and probably not the last time I tell you this, but I've sworn to you, and I'm maybe an idiot, and well, more of a joke to people. But no, when it comes to promises, I don't lie. I'm coming back with your sister
Don't forget my mother.
and your mother, and her lot. I'm coming back with them.
She'll nod. She's trying her best to hold herself together. She'll hug Aiden and she'll say, "Just be careful."
I've promised my mother and Avery that I'm coming back in one piece. So, yeah, I'll be back.
Good.
I'll be careful.
And she looks torn, like she would really like to go, but she knows that she needs to help hold down the fort too. So,
Yeah, Maeve needs help.
yep. And Claire's about the most mature cub that there is right now. So,
Yep.
And yeah, on his way back to the group that's going, he'll smile at the dead parents.
Oh, Bailey is not with Maeve right now. Maeve is
Okay.
here on her own, representing
Bailey
the
is
dead
trying to
parents.
keep his cousin from storming the castle.
Okay.
Mhm.
So he'll smile at yeah. Sorry, at
Maeve will
Maeve
come
right
over
now.
to him and put a hand on either one of his cheeks. You listen to me. You got it? You're gonna come back. You're gonna be fucking careful. You're gonna listen to Chase and Diani and Maxwell and everyone else who's going with you.
He'll probably nod, and he'll nod and probably like wipe away the first tears that are coming on all over him right now.
You be careful.
I will.
I've not lost a cub yet, and I don't intend on starting now.
Is Dante there by any chance?
Oh yeah, he is right next to Diani.
Okay.
In fact, we're going to...
I'm not going to make you lose a cup. It was mom.
Good. I'd have to kick your arse if you did.
Yeah, I guess
And I don't want to have to do that.
that's would be happening to me quite a lot if I'm not careful. You, my mom, Avery. She may be a wheelchair, but she'll still kick my ass.
Damn right she will. She's a Gonzalez. There we go.
I'm not. And then go to the group.
Danny's gonna look to Dante.
He kind of smiles a little bit and kisses her forehead.
She wraps her arms around him and hugs him. You'll be all right with Ezekiel, right?
I mean... I'll try.
Yes, he does. Well, I mean, probably not right now, but I mean,
I mean, probably
Probably
that's
does.
just that's just who he is.
it's
Yeah,
too
Chase-
hot to wear a leather jacket and a shirt. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
but does he? Wait. So does he not have the shirt on?
Nope, no shirt.
Okay, like Chase kind of looks over. He don't say nothing, but he kind of like he sees his dude. He's never seen. He don't know a lot of kinfolk here, right?
right.
Like he sees Dante, and he just kind of thinks, because it's 2000. How the fuck did I end up in Passions, man? Fuck.
Oh my god.
But yeah, he hugs Diani and kisses her forehead. I'm more worried about you. Come back to me, okay?
I will. I promise. And she'll put her forehead to his for a minute before kind of like shooing him away.
He smiles and heads off with Adam and Melissa, because that's his uncle and aunt. So
Yep.
And he'll wait till
And
Diani's
I-
well.
I will swap over to these guys. And I gotta fucking blow up Noah's overlay because it got small. There we go.
He'll wait till Diani's well within the group again.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get going?
She
Noah's
looks-
going to pull Moira and Dev aside for a moment before they leave. Because he's not going. He has to stay here and make sure.
Yeah, he's the alpha. He can't really go on
he
missions.
can't really go. As much as he would really, really like to.
I'll put Dev up for a minute.
And most of this is done through pack link, so please be careful.
Of course.
I know you two. You two will do anything to get your kids back. Don't do anything stupid, please.
We can't very well bring back our kids if we're not alive. God, Karen.
Trying to have tension in a scene, and in comes Kieran with sound effects. So
Yep. It's great. So great.
And Moira just kind of looks at him. Exactly. We can't bring back our kids if we're gone.
Besides, I have another reason to come back. And he just kind of smirks to him.
kind of raises an eyebrow. Damn right you do.
I wouldn't miss the look on that man's face for the world.
He kind of chuckles a little bit. And he's just going to pull them both into a hug.
He hugs him back. Take care, Sebastian.
Ugh. Scott's doing plenty of that.
I'm very sure that he is.
So I'm not even going to go there.
He just shakes his head and rubs his
Not even
temples.
going to fucking go there on how weird it is.
Okay, well then, how about you help Bailey with Harmony? Because I'm sure that she's given him an earful.
Probably. That I can do.
Dev looks over to Moira.
She just smiles.
Okay, let's go. These kids, I'm sure, are getting antsy, so...
I'm sure they are. Let's go. And I will get rid of Noah, because we don't need him anymore.
Back to my PC.
Yeah.
Deb's there. He's just not going to be doing like a whole lot outright, but he's going. Because there's no way he's missing this.
Oh, fuck no.
Mm-mm.
Okay. To the Umbra.
To the Ember. Are you going to make us roll?
I mean, the fucking difficulty on Sept is 3.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Thank
Especially
you.
if you go in at the Karen Heart. Then it's even fucking lower.
I mean, that's fair. That is fair. I would like to point out that in case it is needed, Danny does have spirit speech.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Because I made sure that she had it.
Okay. Also, we have a gift from one of the,
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Well, have this in mind. If we need it, Aiden does have mind speak.
Cool. That might not be a bad idea.
Oh, shit. Mm.
Moira also has it. She also has the higher up version.
A mental speech.
Mental
which is-
speech.
Ah.
Because not having to, I believe it's willpower you have to spend for that one, for mind speak.
Uh-huh.
But you
Yeah.
can spend, so the way that the gift works is that you can spend willpower to link together a pack, which doesn't mean like a totemed pack because they already have a mind link. That would be stupid. It means anybody going together on a mission. So it's just
True.
1 point of willpower to link everyone together.
Yeah, why don't you let Moira do that?
Oh,
Because
for sure, but
10 willpower?
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, she can do that. It's fine.
The only thing that I will point out, it's the only thing that Chase might bring up,
Mhm.
is that, like, mind speak is super distracting in game. We take, like, a -2, like, dice penalty to, like, everything.
No,
Well,
you
that-
don't. It's house ruled.
Okay, cool. I always thought that was dumb.
Yeah, no, it's house ruled to work just like a pack link.
Okay, cool. My bad.
Yep. I'm like, nope, that's not a thing. Because it's stupid.
It is stupid. Also, we have Talons from one of our Theurges who could not be here.
Yeah, and Aiden
Oh,
has
hey.
one from the Theurge too that he gave him.
Well, Diani has magpie swag, so if anybody needs extras carried, she's got it.
And Aiden's got a guy's
So,
breath.
yeah, we have an additional 5 Gaia's Breath.
Hell yeah.
Got it. So 6 in total or 5 in total?
2 Nightshades. I'm assuming that's also Talon.
It is. It conceals you.
It's a stealth one.
That's a stealthy one.
And then 2... Okay, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that word. Chiropteran?
Oh, Chiropteran.
Thank you. Someone who knows how to fucking pronounce it, because I'm looking at this word like... I don't fucking know what that word is.
Yeah, basically they're just like little bat spies.
Okay.
They're spies.
Yeah, I assume that's Kalina's doing.
No, that
No.
is Scott.
Scott. Okay. Well, hashtag thank you, Scott.
That is
Coming through with the
Brandon's
PC.
PC,
Scott. As in,
who
yeah. PC
Mhm.
Scott.
Yes,
could
PC
not be
Scott.
here because he is headed to work like when we started. So
Aw.
Hashtag love you, Scott.
exactly. Love you, Brandon. Yes, Max probably does have Amy's pistol because it's hers, and when he does finally find her, he's giving it back to her. So yeah, 2 silver bullets. Nice. Okay, that'll come in handy. Okay. So we head into the Umbra, and we have, plenty of healing and whatnot, just in case. Because you never know.
So, Attica, just to clarify, it's this squad of 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
6.
Well, technically 6 because of Dev.
Dev's coming too? Okay, my bad. I just didn't see his overlay up there. My bad.
But
Oh
just
yeah, I just don't have it up because
Yeah, Lindsay's
No, I
trying to
think
focus on her PC at the moment.
You're
So
playing Diani primarily. There we go.
yeah.
yep,
Yeah,
this is
Dev's there.
primarily going to be Diani. Dev is just going to be kind of hanging back, just in case they need the, angry fucking Arun.
Yeah, if they need the permanent rage 7 Arun, he's there. But hopefully it won't come to that.
Exactly. Also, you need to update Dev's overlay too, unless you did. I didn't notice.
Oh no, I haven't yet.
Mhm.
Yep, I do need to update it. You're right. Yep.
But yeah, going via the Umbra, it won't take you long to arrive where you need to go. At the general area marked on the map. From there, it shouldn't be. Well, there's a lot of ground to cover, but we do have items of clothing that smell like our targets. So
And this is since it was suggested to go in Lupus, and this is a quiet area. Aiden will take his time to get into Lupus.
Same thing. Actually, Chase is
Unless
the
he's-
island. Chase is going to go in Hispo.
understandable.
Actually, he would ask actually before going chase what form.
Moira
Well,
will
whatever.
actually answer. Given that this is a swamp and there are gators, I'm going to say Hispo is probably a better idea, unless you think you can take on a gator in Lupus.
Hispo it is. I
Yep.
need all the help I can get. I've already got 1 bad leg. I don't need 3 more.
His bar, yeah. It takes his time to go into his bar.
No, Jessica.
So we have Hispo.
Bunch of Hispo Garu.
Has this squad started officially moving yet?
They have not moved out of where they have now likely come out of the Umbra because
Oh.
tracking will be nigh impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And beforehand, Moira would have dug one of Connor's t-shirts out of her bag because she's not dealing with anything else. It's going to be a t-shirt. He's a teenage boy. She doesn't feel like digging through his dirty clothes.
I mean, right though.
I mean, Aiden probably has something of Connor and Jesse's too, like some kind of friendship bracelet or something that they share, or something that.
Yeah, this is something that needs to have their scent on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, dirty t-shirt.
Yeah. And
Okay,
Probably
Dev
just
has one.
laying on his floor.
Dev has one of Jesse's too.
Because despite her constantly telling him the laundry basket is right fucking there, his dirty clothes still mostly end up on the floor.
Diani will look to them and she'll
Just
say, "Do you
teenagers.
want me to do right of the questing stone?"
Might as well try, I'd
Might
say.
as well
Okay,
try it.
Okay, that is. It's a mystic rite, right?
Believe so, yes.
So it's rituals difficulty 7. Wits and rituals. Not as high as I'd like it, but I'll go ahead and spend willpower.
Mm,
That's a good thing I did. 1 success.
Okay. Thank you for the sound effects, Kieran. Lindsay, check your DMs.
I just saw. 1 second.
Hush, Jessica. We are not dealing with Mokley right now.
Oh
Later.
no, that's gonna be later. I already have a plot for that.
Later. Not right now.
That's not today. I mean, you saw the gossip about Lake Placid.
Exactly. There was gossip posted about this. It does indeed at least somewhat work, or it appears to anyway. It has at least lowered the vast area that they were having to search.
Let's see. If the Garu has a piece of the item or individual. Oh, the difficulty drops by 1. Oh, hang on. I might have more successes.
You might have more successes.
I probably do have more successes. No, I don't.
No.
Nope. It was 47451.
Yep.
The werewolf gains only a sense of the object's general location, not its exact position. So yeah. The right allows the werewolf to find a person or object, but not a location. But because the object belongs to the person at the location they're going to.
Yep.
Must dangle a stone or needle and thread while concentrating on the item or person sought. So yeah, she would have that on her, and she concentrates for a little bit. And this is before she shifts, because can't do that in Hispo. And they're gonna it works somewhat, but they're gonna get a pull from the needle. She's gonna hand it over to Moira.
Maxwell is actually probably the only one staying in Hamid.
Okay, Maxwell. She'll hand it over to whoever's staying in Hamid.
Yep, that'd be Max.
Okay. Just follow this.
And he will lead the way.
And then she will take his bow.
Okay. And we are off. And because I'm not bothering to look up the stats of fucking alligators, we're not running into any gators.
Thank
Damn
you.
it. All right.
I might
I don't want to fucking look through the familiar book. That takes fucking forever.
like we might see them, but we're not going to have a fight with them.
Exactly. Don't fucking antagonize the gators and they won't attack you.
Hear
They're
that, Tenek?
pretty fucking lazy.
Hear that, Tenek? We're not fighting gators.
Yeah, it stands to mention. Chase does take care. He actually takes a look at Deanna. He wants to get a feel for how fast she actually goes, just in case.
So the lame flaw does not allow her to run, and her walking speed, I believe, is halved. So, she's going about as fast as what Maxwell is walking in Hamid, probably.
Oh shit! Alrighty.
Yep. She's not fast. Not fast at all. Because that lame flaw, man. Let me
Alrighty.
look it up real quick, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it says. Lame. Yeah. Legs are damaged, prevents you from running or walking easily. Have a pronounced limp, need assistance from cane or walking stick. Your walking speed is 1/4 that of a normal human, and running is impossible.
Oof.
So yeah, she's going about as fast as Maxwell, maybe even a little slower.
Well, he's, it's swamp. He's moving pretty slow anyway. He's tall, but he's not tall enough to,
But she might be moving just slightly faster because she is in Hispo. So
yeah.
We need to get you speed of thoughts. That way you can move half as fast.
Oh my god! Right? Is that a? Let's see. Is that a rank? Oh, is that rank 1? Okay, yeah. Need to hook me up with a silent strider to learn that.
I mean, I have 2 of them.
I know. Might have to.
She can go poke them.
Yep, she's gonna do that.
Poke.
I didn't even think about that, or I would have just. Yeah.
Also, actually, something you can do right now as well. Lupus form it doubles your move speed.
Oh.
So
it might be beneficial for her to be in Lupus then.
It would.
Okay.
It would also help since we would have a dedicated tracker on top of that. So it's not like,
Mm-hmm.
It's necessarily like super duper bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So yeah, she'll be in Lupus then because she would know that would be her fastest form. So she'll be in Lupus. So she'll be able to not quite keep up with the rest, but she's not lagging too far behind.
To compensate for that, Chase is going to be moving a little bit slower as well, so that way, like, if something happens to Maxwell and or Diani, Chase can react and not have to worry about, like, going all the way from the front to the back or going from wherever.
Right.
It seems relatively uneventful, at least for the moment. It's quiet. There is the occasional, bird or other sundry critter making noises. Kieran providing, mood music. Yeah, it is, aside from the animals, it almost seems a little too quiet.
Yeah, I do nothing like this shit.
Really wish one of those gators would turn up right now.
You have no fucking idea.
I mean, you are seeing, gators kind of sitting along the shore, but, they're not making any movement toward you.
They don't
Because
have stats yet.
because anyone who knows gators knows they are extraordinarily lazy. If they don't have to work for their food, they're not going to.
Oh my god, there's a juicy steak, but it's staying all the way over there.
Kieran, shut up! But yeah, it's quiet, but even Maxwell is kind of keeping a very close eye out. Because this level of quiet is worrying. But for the moment, it doesn't appear that there's anything happening. And most things seem to be avoiding you that aren't the gators. Because Mark of the Predator for Maxwell. But, roll me a perception awareness.
My bad.
Hmm.
You don't have awareness?
Not awareness, primal urge.
Gotcha.
Because it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
They just fucking renamed it.
Um,
Ow! Don't fucking bite me!
Do we have any, just out of the top of the head, do we have any bonuses as his part for perception?
my
Look at your fucking...
my bad. I'll let our ST answer before I just start saying some shit.
Go look at your fucking character sheet. Your
Oh
form
yes,
stats
true,
should
sorry.
be on your
We do have
character
that.
sheet.
We do have
Well,
that.
like there are also 4 modifiers that aren't in like the character sheet, like
True.
the -1 difficulty to perception checks while in Hispo, which
Yeah.
only shows up in the forum description for Hispo.
Yeah. That's like the only place it shows up.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
silly.
weird.
40-10, that's... Nope.
I'm sorry. Do we have a werewolf specific dice roll? I see it now. My bad. I was trying to find it.
Wow, those gods do not like us today, apparently.
Oof.
Two
Well,
sexes.
if the 6, I've got 2.
Yep, diff is 6.
Alrighty, 2 then, because that Hispo life.
Yep. And I will wait for Lindsay to get back. Because she is changing a baby. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go ahead and roll for Moira while we're fucking sitting here.
Okay. I am just going to note the upside to this being set in 2000 is I can make passions references.
This is why it feels good to sing with you again, Tim.
Oh. Nelson, you probably haven't heard. Passions was like an American soap opera that aired from like the late 90s to like the early 2000s. It was silly because it was a soap opera.
I mean, yeah,
it's a soap opera. Of course, it's fucking silly.
Yeah. There was like a random witch in there that like she was like the only one that had magic shit. Like
Four successes for Moira.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception primal urge.
Okay. Perception.
God damn it, Evan, stop fucking adding me.
I'm in. Okay.
Standard diff minus any.
I'm
No,
in lupus.
goodness. I just heard a tiny one.
You did. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
It's about time for him to eat. I've got his bottle right here. I'm in lupus, so it's diff 3, 4. Five successes.
Hot damn. Okay. You're being watched.
Oh boy. She gets a shiver down her spine. And she'll alert the others and she'll say,
Yeah, anyone who got at least one success, you know, you're being watched.
Yeah, she's gonna alert the others and she'll be like, yeah, on alert, we're being watched.
Fuck. Well, that means we're probably on the right track. Probably.
Probably. Did Mora linked us all together, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all in mind.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. This is
Making
all
sure.
over,
Just making sure.
the mental link.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that one of Chase's ancestors is fucking Kieran. It's just the ancestor reliving his birth or some shit. And
Right.
like, what the fuck? Why?
I mean, there is another ancestor spirit with you. He's just not making himself known. So
That's
Yep.
fair.
That's Liam.
Alrighty. So, yeah, Chase is gonna say. So, being watch, I guess the first question to ask is, why haven't they attacked yet?
God, they want to see just how close to them we can get, just how much we know.
Either that, or they have an ambush set up.
Fuck that other option.
Or they're relaying information to the rest of their hive. So the rest of their hive. So that way they know exactly where we're going to swing from. They know what ground to be covered. It's much easier to prepare.
indeed, stay on guard just in case.
Tip for your future as a guard, Aiden. When it comes to things like this, plan for the worst case scenario.
Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Yep.
Exactly what the riot said.
I've had enough shit in my life right now. I'd rather not think of the worst that can happen when my best friends are kidnapped.
Oh. We're on mission, so I'm not going to say anything back to that. But stay frosty.
I'll try to. I'm sorry if I say anything stupid. I'm just in a bad state right now.
Good.
Moira's gonna kind of come over and nuzzle him.
I'll accept that.
Normally she would have put a hand on his shoulder, but, Hispo, so.
No, that's okay. They're both in his post, I hear. Except the nuzzle for a bit too. Stuff in this case of replacing them, like hug her back or just accept it. Yeah, nuzzle her back.
Yeah, now that Chase kind of knows what's going on, Chase wants to. He's not going to split off, but he is going to be more actively searching now. He kind of wants to see if he can get a hint at whatever's keeping an eye on him.
Are we still in the Umbra?
No, you are.
Oh, no? Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, you are in normal land now.
Okay.
Okay, my bad, man. Doesn't change too much of my plan, though.
I just needed to know for Diani's pain purposes.
Mm.
Because she's not in pain if they're in the Umbra. But out of the Umbra, she can't walk too great of a distance before she starts hurting.
Yeah, that's why I said the said ancestor spirit was not making himself known. You would have seen him while you were in the Umbra.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry about that.
He was very much present with you the entire time.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't change up
Now,
my plan.
if you would like to stay in the Umbra, that is fine. It won't change up the fact that they're being watched.
No, because the kin are probably being kept in this
The
side.
Tellurian. Yep.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
more sense.
there.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
My thing was I just didn't know we had stepped back because I didn't catch that.
I wasn't sure if we'd stepped back when I was gone or not, so that's why I asked.
Yeah.
So Diani would probably stay in the Umbra till the last possible moment because she knows that once she's on the other side, it's not too long before she's going to have to stop and
Yeah.
lay down.
If she's staying in the Umbra, Will is with her
Okay.
and kind of walking alongside her. She probably actually. How long did you say Diani had been here?
A couple of years.
Okay, yeah. So she would have known Will.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she would have. And
She knew him and knew how he died.
mhm. And I mean, she's
Of course,
dating,
this
and
is
she's with his
she's
son
dating his
now.
son.
So,
so
she would definitely take comfort in his presence.
she would also know that the way he looks now is significantly younger than
Younger.
he was
Yeah.
when he died.
Because but as a spirit, you look as if you were in the prime of your life.
Mm-hmm. This was actually probably about the age he was when he had Dante.
Oh wow. So she, in her mind, she's probably thinking, "I see where Dante gets his looks."
They do look very similar, yes.
Yes, they do.
On the Tellurian side, they are kind of just, walking, and they are very much keeping an eye out. Moira especially. Like, her head is entirely on a swivel, watching and making sure that they are safe at all times. Being the elder of the group.
All right. So Moira's relying on her eyes right now.
Yes.
Okay. To complement that, Chase is going to rely on his hearing and his smell.
Okay.
Like it's not like he has his eyes closed or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's mostly just flavor shit.
There is a distinct smell of rot in the area. This is an area that has definitely been active with Black Spiral dancers because it smells of rot and decay.
Something tells me we're getting
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, Chase might actually. Yeah, Chase might you bring up. Like, firstly, if no one smells it, so.
Oh yeah, Moira is actively trying to ignore the smell because it's offensive.
Went to some nasty shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to throw us again, or is it like, no, you don't need to smell. You don't need to throw. You can smell that.
You don't need to throw this.
Okay.
This is an in-your-face, almost oppressive stench of rot, decay.
So yeah, in the packling thing, yes, we're on the right path.
I want to get a bit of a closer look, though. Maybe whatever was there. Maybe they'll have indications as to where we were going, where they were going. Maybe it'll help narrow things down a bit more.
It should be noted that a bit away there is, like, you're following kind of a dirt road.
Oh.
Like, it's a very hard packed dirt road that looks like it was probably, like, literally dirt dumped into the swamp to make a road.
Okay. So, like, even if we went off the trail to be like, oh, hey, we found this campground, we'd probably get taken back to the road.
Possibly.
Okay.
All right, then.
But yeah, at the moment you're following a pretty well-worn pathway. It looks to be just barely big enough to accommodate a chill out, dude.
Oh my
I mean,
Probably just big enough to handle like a golf cart or something.
God. Okay.
Like it's
Okay.
not that big of a road.
so it could handle a hispo, pretty much.
Yeah.
So at that point, if we're in hispo, we're probably like one. Well, the ones that
Yeah.
are in hispo are probably one behind the other.
Yeah.
So it guess it's going like Dev, Moira, Aiden, Chase, then like the people that are standing.
Maxwell is probably up front.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured Dev's in the back.
Yeah, Dev is probably bringing up the rear because Arun.
Yeah, he will fight off anything that tries to come at you from behind. So
Okay.
But yeah, you've got probably Moira right next to Maxwell. He's actually probably walking a little bit in the swamp itself to, let her walk on the path.
Oh, he ain't to me.
He is. He's a good dude. And then the three of you are kind of in between them. And of course, Diani is still in the Umbra so that she doesn't have to stop as frequently, because she would have to if she were in the Tellurian.
yep, she would be majorly slowing the party down. So
But yeah, so that way she doesn't have to. She, Moira's kind of given the go-ahead to stay in the Umbra. Because she knows what happened and knows that, she's in pretty constant pain, so. But does Chase wish to go ahead and look a little off the beaten path?
He'll let the group know that he's going to go ahead and do that. So that way, if Maxwell or literally any of the other guy with the rank above him are like, no, Chase, don't be a dumbass. Chase won't do it. But he does want to go check that out. Wants to see if it's like a leftover campsite or something. Anything that can help them better narrow down what's going on.
Yeah, you know what? Moira would let you go, but she's going to, kind of stay right behind you.
All right.
wake up.
Yep, and
Okay. If you, follow the smell, you will find that there is a small house, probably like a holdover where they were staying.
Oh boy.
yep, he's going to relay what he's found. He's going to say, found a small house. Seems like they've cleared out, though. No assumptions yet.
Danny's actually going to stay Umbra side and see if there's anything spiritual that she can figure out.
Oof. So yeah, that side of the Umbra is oof.
Is it
All sorts of messed up in this area.
okay? Are there any is there anything like pressing that would make her step sideways, like Banes or something like that?
No, there is not,
Okay.
but it is. You get the feeling that there was probably something here.
She probably gets the feeling that whatever happened there wasn't good.
Oh yeah, whatever happened here was far from good.
Are there any spirits lingering around that she could talk to?
Other than Will, the Umbra is quiet in this area. It's uncomfortable, but quiet.
Damn. All right.
You can kind of feel kind of leftover emotion, remnants of the emotions, and none of it is good.
Oh, oof. She's very empathetic, so that's probably gonna bring tears to her eyes.
Probably.
Gonna, yeah. She's gonna say to the others, you guys have probably already figured this out, but definitely whatever happened here wasn't good.
No, and on how much of the house does Chase explore?
He is going to kind of skulk about. He's going to basically peer kind of from inside. He's going to peer from outside the window, looking in.
It's empty.
Windows, rather.
There's not much furniture. It seems to be pretty empty.
Alrighty. Does anything here? Oh, sorry.
But give me a perception alertness check.
Gotcha.
Just to see if you see it.
You got it. Alrighty. Got alertness 2 now because I just bought that. Good call, Tim. Oh, hot damn. That looks like 4.
Whoa.
Yes.
Nice.
Very good. Okay. Kind of in the center of the floor, there looks to be what looks like it could be kind of a trap door, sort of. It's about half covered by a rug.
Yeah, that's definitely something that's going to go out. He's going to say, found a trapdoor here. Don't know where it leads.
Be careful.
Dana's going to go ahead and come out of the Umbra and back up Chase.
Okay. The trapdoor leads to a set of stairs.
Alrighty. I figure at this point Chase is going to have to take a smaller form.
Probably.
Okay. Is Glabro okay, or is it...
Glabro should be fine.
Hey, cool. Fucking his ugly
Is there a
ass
handrail?
There is a handrail.
Awesome. So yeah, her cane is dedicated to her, but still, it's not very conducive for stairs. She's gonna take Glabro as well and use the hand. Well, you know what? She might break the handrail in Glabro, so she's gonna go to Hamid. She realizes that she's like, wait, nope. Let's go to Hamid.
When you open up the door to the basement, this is definitely where most of the smell of rot is coming from. It smells like death down here.
Oh, all right.
It is strong to the point that it would probably bring tears to your eyes.
All right, yeah, nah. His eyes are going red then. Fucking damn. Oh, is there a dead body in there, or does it just smell like a lot of bodily fluids?
As you get down the stairs, there is indeed a body.
Oh, shit. Found the body here.
Comes down.
Anyone we know?
I don't know yet.
Deanne will get down the stairs a little bit behind Chase, but she'll cough and take a look at the body.
The body is on their stomach,
Mm.
but there is a massive pool of blood.
I imagine coagulated.
Oh yeah, it's coagulated and dried, and just the smell is not nice at all. Do you turn the body over?
Yep. Gonna do it.
Okay. When you turn the body over, yeah. That is someone you know. That is Corinne Nighthorse. That is Darius's wife,
Oh shit!
with her throat ripped open.
Instant tears from Deanne.
Fuck.
One thing of note though, it does not look like she was scared. There's not a look of fear on her face. Her eyes are closed and she looks at peace.
Guess she died how she wanted. But
She.
wow.
Who is it?
She leans on her cane to keep herself from falling over. And she'll relate, to whoever's not down there yet through the link that they just found Corinne Nighthorse dead.
Fuck.
Maxwell is kind of holding back tears. He is so relieved that it is not his sister that he just kind of starts sobbing.
No.
Oh.
Aiden is relieved there's not a few people.
Man, are there any kind of blankets around here? Anything like that?
No.
No blankets, no. There was no bed down here. There are blood, torn clothes. There's a pile of just torn clothes and shoes, kind of, laying in one of the corners.
Well,
but there's
we're here.
distinct smell of, this isn't, there's not just her blood. There's the distinct smell of black spiral dancer worm-tainted blood. If you had to guess, she probably managed to take one of them down with her. Because there is a absolute, what anyone with any kind of medical knowledge would know, that is arterial spray on the wall.
Oh shit! Chase has medicine.
Okay, then
Nice.
he would know. That is fucking arterial spray. And it's got that kind of sickly, not quite normal color to it.
Ugh, gross. Let's see. I've got 2 dots of medicine. So
Yeah, you also realize that's arterial spray. She probably killed one of these fuckers.
Oh. So her eyes go a little wide, and she looks to Chase, and she'll say, "She went down fighting. She got one with her."
Good.
In fact, it was probably what got her killed.
Mm-hmm.
Respect then. This is not yours. He'll take off his jacket, the jacket that you see in his overlay here.
Mm-hmm.
He'll kind of use that to like cover her up.
Yeah, because what is left of the clothing on her body is torn, and claws have been used to rip it open. So there's not much left that is usable clothing.
Right. Yeah. So we'll at least cover her up. If anyone wants to tell him to do otherwise, they may want to go ahead and do so. But Chase is gonna be. Chase wants to take the body and get it. He doesn't want to leave it here.
Yeah. So Diani would suggest, like, we know where this place is. Let's figure out what else we can figure out today, and we can get the body before we go back.
He'll nod to that.
Because we don't want to carry around a dead body with us for the rest of this investigation.
You got it, Ryan.
But yeah, there is an overwhelming smell of blood down here, and it's every. You know what tribes were taken, and it smells like all of them. Not nearly as overwhelming as it is with Corinne, but
Mm-hmm.
there are blood stains just all over the floor.
Yeah, Diani takes a look around the rest of the room.
There is a small bathroom.
And she'll poke the door open with her cane.
There's no shower in this bathroom. It's just a sink and a toilet.
They didn't even give them a fucking shower.
And the mirror, where the mirror would normally be, you can tell that it was ripped from the wall.
Diana just shakes her head, comes out of the bathroom. This is fucking disgusting.
So I'm gonna fucking tear them apart.
Like, she's a social worker. She's seen a lot of shit. This is the worst thing she's ever seen in her life.
We'll get him.
But yeah, the house is fairly small, other than the basement. There are no windows down here.
Moira is with them, right?
Yeah.
So
She has
she's
come
adapted.
down, and she knows that, like, this is what her son was being kept in, and she
Yeah.
just has tears in her eyes,
So-
and she's trying very hard to hold them back.
I have to make a roll for Dev.
Mm,
I have to.
yep.
Yeah, Chase will look at Moira and he'll actually say, Raya, far be it from me to suggest. It may be good to get that out now.
Moira, I'm here.
This is where they were keeping him. They were keeping my baby in this pit.
I'll tear them apart. Just fucking... No.
Thank you, Kieran. Thank you. Stop me from actually crying because I'm sitting here fucking wiping away tears.
Yeah, me too.
Dev is pissed, and I'm gonna preemptively spend willpower because this is a lot of dice at diff 5.
hmm
Oh, only 2
Oh,
successes.
wow.
Wow. Well, he's a lot calmer than he's still very much bubbling under the surface, but he's
Oh, God. Moira wants to
give a-
hug him so bad.
no, he doesn't give a fuck. He's putting his arms around her, like,
Fucking Kieran.
I mean, hey, he kept me from crying, so. But yeah,
you know, she's his
when
pack mate. Everybody knows that. So
when he does that, she can't hold it back anymore when he wraps his arms around her. She just starts sobbing.
he holds her and then he cries with her because it's a lot to see that the fact that this is where their kids were being kept. Diani will take a breath. I wonder where they are now.
This is getting let through. Like Jesse and Connor are kind of like Aiden's besties, and the ones that are standing with him will see him like digging his claws through the dirt, through the ground.
Everyone kind of give me a perception alertness roll to see if you guys spot anything aside from the obvious stuff.
Okay, I'm back up to standard.
Will attentive count?
Yes.
Oh, 3 successes.
Oh, hot damn. 3 on my end, too.
Okay.
Oh,
Let
4
me
successes
double-check.
actually. 4
Double check my
successes.
dice pool. Oh, 7.
Here, buddy.
Because Aiden is still in his bow. That's 4 successes.
How about
He would not have
successes?
made it down here in his bow.
Oh, okay. So this is for the people that are only down here. Okay.
I got 6.
Whew, okay, yeah, you spot it real fucking quick. There is what appears to be a message carved into the wall.
Oh, she's gonna hobble her ass over there and read it. Like, she's like, "What the fuck is that?" And just starts hobbling over there.
So when you read it, Connor assumed that his mom was coming.
Of course he did.
So the message reads, "Mom, I know you're coming. Please hurry. See."
Fuck. She starts crying and she calls Moira over.
It's basically, we don't know how much longer they're going to give us. Especially the boys, because they don't need them really after a certain point.
Oh, please tell me that they tell Aiden that.
She's gonna. She calls Moira over.
Yeah, because Moira is back in Hamid now.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I'm out of
I mean,
snacks.
and everybody's gonna hear her say "fuck."
Yeah, Chase still in the black robe. Kind of stand guard, looks over to Diani.
Diani,
What's
what's
up?
up?
A message.
Moira's going to come over.
Please.
It's a message.
Yeah, basically, the full message is, "Mom, please hurry. I don't know how much longer we have. Connor."
Do they tell the people that aren't here that?
I figure Moira's gonna feel bad at that point.
Can I actually touch
She-
the message and use Pulse of the Prey?
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and roll her rage because
Yep, that's a good idea.
she just took another one on top of her 4 permanent. And it is diff 6 for everyone but Galliards? No, diff 5.
5. Diff 5 for
I'm
everyone
going-
but Galliards, yeah.
I'm going
Galliards are
to need
diff
to.
4.
I'm going to need to roll if that is let through. Just so you guys know.
Yep.
That is 4.
Spend willpower.
Yep. Just gonna spend a willpower not to immediately go into frenzy.
Yeah, Dev is just gonna put his arms around her again. This time a bit more firmly to just restrain her a little bit, just in case. Pulse of the Prey. Okay, no roll is required unless the target is actively hiding. Well, does that count if they're hiding the target?
I imagine that, yeah, because they are being hidden, it probably would.
Okay, so I gotta roll Perception Enigmas against a difficulty of the target's wits and stealth. So it's Connor's wits and stealth.
Connor's wits and stealth? Oh dear. His wits is very low.
I think it's like
He's
2.
not a bright boy.
Poor Connor.
He's... Oh, I love the poor boy, but, you know... he's not terribly bright.
I mean, I've told Shayna sorry,
Exactly.
the
He is
Black Spell Dancer.
naive.
Black Spell Dancer, the Black Spell Dancer, that was a teacher, probably had a nickname for Aiden and Connor, which was Dumbass and Sub-Dumbass.
Yeah, so that's like 4.
Okay, so diff 4.
Yep. He's not stealthy. Nor
I got
is he...
4.
No.
Well, if especially he's not count on gifts, so I got 4 successes to try to sense where they are.
Okay.
Okay. Do they let through what they see, or not? Not right now.
Moira is busy trying not to fucking lose it right now.
Yeah, and Diani is just kind of, she's leaning on her cane, crouched down as best as she can, and has got one hand on where the message is on it, trying to figure out if she can sense where they went.
Somebody please tell me what the message says.
So when you use Pulse of the Prey, they are moving. They probably just missed them.
Oh, shit, they're moving.
Fuck, let's go.
Wait,
Let's get out of here.
actively? Shit. We might be able to catch him in transit.
Let's
Maybe.
just go. Can someone please tell me what the...
And Moira says, no, we're not telling you what it says.
You don't need to know what it says, Aiden. Let's just go. And the tone is very serious, like he doesn't need to ask again.
It was something personal.
But they're actively moving, so everybody else, hurry. I cannot. But just go. We probably just missed them.
Quite frankly, Johnny, I ain't okay with just leaving you here.
I'm coming. I just can't go as fast as you can.
They didn't...
As they say that, Moira shucks off Dev's arms, shifts into Lupus, and takes off.
Yeah. Aiden
Oh,
probably.
shit.
Aiden
Dev
probably.
follows suit.
Aiden probably. Sorry, sorry to cut you off. Aiden probably takes a few seconds to just like this is Connor is his fucking brother. There's like 2 seconds where he's just standing there. And before changing, he just claws at the floor and just fucking bolts.
Yeah, Moira probably runs right past him in Lupus.
With Dev hot on her heels.
And changes to Lupus because
I'm pretty sure her dex is stupidly fucking high. Because I did not lack on dex for her.
I think she's in Dex 5 in Hamid.
Yeah, I think in Homage she is dex 5. So in Lupus it's even higher.
Oh, if you need
Oh
it's
yeah,
at
she's
7.
dex 5. She is dex 5 in Hamid.
So Dex 6 in Lupus.
Yeah,
7 in Lupus.
7 in Lupus.
So yeah, Aiden is behind with Dex 6 in Lupus. Actually, wait, he's got the same Dex in his post. Yeah. He also wants
Yeah,
to
but Lupus
crawl.
doubles her movement speed, so
Oh, okay, so yeah, no, he'll be in Lupus then because he wants to keep up with him, wants to see what happened to his bestie, wants to.
Oh, is Aiden about to take off?
He's keeping up with Moira. We're trying to keep up with Moira and
Dev.
Dev.
Is that everybody or just Aiden?
For now, it's just
If
Aiden.
you would have taken off too, then yeah. Maxwell
Yeah,
has
we're
stayed
gonna-
behind.
We're gonna leave the Elder
help
Heroics to
Gianni.
the others.
Sorry, I didn't hear you that.
No,
Thank you.
yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna leave the Elder Heroics to the elders. Yeah, Chase is gonna kind of look at Aiden and say, "Hold on there, bud. You don't know what you're going into."
Yeah, Aiden is shaking right now. I've lost my twin sister. One of my best friend is paralyzed from the waist down, and my 2 other best friends are kidnapped right now.
Yeah, and do you think you're gonna be able to save them if you just charge in and die? No. Take a moment. Take a breath. We're gonna keep moving. Leave the Elder Heroics to the elders. Understand? I feel you right now, Aiden. I get you. But you're not going to be able to save anyone like that.
She stops and she just breaks down in tears. I'm sick.
Maxwell's gonna set a hand on his shoulder.
Can't make this anymore.
I feel you, okay? Get yourself good. You're going to keep moving.
I'm going to tear this fuckers apart.
Oh, trust me. I have a little equation in my head, and it goes black spiral hearts plus Wendigo equals me happy.
That made me.
Diani chuckles and nods to Chase.
Maxwell.
Yep.
Hi, baby. I may smell of child of Gaia, but when I find that my claws will be filled with fucking blood.
Go for it. You still a Garu, motherfucker. Let's shift up. Let's go. Yeah, on that note, Chase is going to take his foe again. If Diani needs, like, Chase is down to just let Diani fucking ride it, Chase. Like, he's 300% okay with that.
Well, she
Like-
definitely needs help up the stairs. She can't get back up the stairs.
Oh yeah, Maxwell will come down and pick her up and carry her up the steps.
Yeah, nah, because quite frankly, with how much Moira and Deb were going, they
Yeah.
still need to book it.
Well, Do you want me to roll to hang on to somebody that's in his bow?
You know what? I'm just gonna fucking fudge
All right.
it and say that you can hold on, and Maxwell will actually take his bow.
Okay. She's gonna hang on to. Well, since Chase offered, she'll ride Chase. That
Yeah.
sounds so wrong.
Oh god, we're such fucking dirty-minded shitheads.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm like the only one that's like, okay, guys, we gotta think strategy. Everyone else is like,
I'm sorry. I have
Bye,
the
bye.
mind of a 14-year-old boy sometimes.
Oh,
Anyway,
choke on my soda because
you're welcome.
If they, I'm gonna be nice and say they managed to catch up, and included with Moira and Dev is a pitch black lupus that several people will recognize.
Professor Douchebag?
No.
Oh shit.
Gianni takes a very deep breath.
Yeah. BRB is I get a box of tissues because I'm fucking need it right now.
Go get tissues, hon.
Because I don't know if this specific NPC is from Aeolus or Unbroken Accord, so I need to check.
Oh.
He is from Aeolus. He is the former rights master. If you've been here more than 3 months, you would know exactly who that is.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You would know that he left after he fathered a Metis child, which killed the mother, and Darius insisted that the child be put to death.
Fuck.
So he took the child and left.
So he took his son and left.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And he has been seeing Claire and Claudia's mother, Justine, who's one of the kinfolk that's been taken.
Okay, you probably don't know that part.
That one's not common knowledge.
Yeah, you don't know that part.
What was that last part? I didn't hear that.
Aiden
The fact that Aiden might know that Alexi has been seeing Justine.
Claire and Claudia's mother.
So he left her behind.
I'm guessing Alexi's like an Adrian Afro?
He was
Elder.
an elder.
Oh, Elder. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he was an elder who turned his back on all of this because he wasn't about to put his own son to death.
Oh,
Fair enough.
What at what how many successes do we frenzy again?
4.
Okay, spending a willpower.
How many did you get?
4.
Okay. Because if you get 6, you can't spend a willpower because then you're in thrall of the worm.
I mean, actually, I should probably add 1 dice, but even if I add 1 dice, it would still be 5 max.
That's fine. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
You're fine. You can spend a willpower to not frenzy.
Yeah. He's spending a willpower not to frenzy, but it's energy.
But yeah, this guy is with them in Lupus. And it's weird. He smells like Child of Gaia, but he looks like a Shadow Lord.
It happens. Yeah, we'll see you, Alexi. If I recognize even Alexi by smell.
Oh yeah, he is the one, like he is super high pure breed Child of Gaia. Like he's pure breed 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Chase is gonna kind of throw his head up. Very Hamid gesture, but he'll say, "Hey, Alexi, Raya, been a while."
Alexi is, with Moira and Dev, they have stopped because they have lost the trail.
Can Diani still get a sense of their direction, or is that
You can still get a sense of their direction.
okay?
They are headed towards the north. They are headed back, if you had to guess, towards Heart of Aeolus.
Whoa. She furrows her brow. They're headed back up towards the Sept.
Let's go.
They might be
I'll say
taking advantage of the fact that we're all here.
They maybe.
Avery, they better not fucking touch Avery.
Diani's gonna go over to Alexi once she finally catches up, or
No,
She-
I mean,
she's like probably. She'll probably ask Chase to bend down so she can get off of him.
yeah, he's cool with that.
And then she'll go over to check on Alexi.
He is in lupus still and pacing.
Can you? She'll, and obviously in Garu tongue, look to him and she'll say, "Are you all right? I mean, I know probably not, but
Quite far from it, but I'm going to do what it takes to get them back."
well, from what I am getting from the pulse of the prey that I did on a message left behind, they're headed back up towards Aeolus."
That's not good.
So I think we need to go.
Can we go?
Hit the Umbra and let's go.
Umbra, got it, right?
And since they're out in the middle of BFE, I imagine the difficulty to step sideways isn't very great.
No, it's not great.
Okay, so
How high are we talking here?
Given that they're out in the middle of fucking nowhere, probably 7 or 8.
right, but I was saying that they're not in. Okay, so the difficulty to step sideways depends on how wild the space is.
True.
So if you're in a heavily populated Weaver area, the difficulty is going to be higher. If you're in the middle of nowhere and the city is nowhere to be found, there's a lot of wildlife and things like that.
Oh yeah, they're in the middle of a
difficulty
fucking
lower.
swamp.
That's what I meant. The difficulty is not very great,
Yeah.
like high.
Yeah.
I've got
so
only
that's...
one gnosis.
Wait, did you say you only have one gnosis?
Yes, I'm a Hamid.
Ah, hell.
Damn it.
A Hamid
Did I expect you? Yeah, I'm a Hamid cub that just had his first change.
Okay. Given that they're in the middle of fucking nowhere, and the nearest fucking even small town is like an hour out, I mean, it's probably gonna be fairly easy.
Give us a number.
Okay, cool. Because worst case, Chase was just gonna grab Aiden and be like, "We're still in the car then."
No.
Oh my god.
No, don't put Aiden in a car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, that's
cars
right.
for Aiden. No cars for Aiden.
No cars for Aiden for a while.
Okay, fine. We'll steal a fucking
Or
moped.
Avery.
We'll steal a moped. We're just gonna ride the moped back to the set.
No, we'll set the
I mean-
difficulty at like 4. I mean, it's
Okay.
fucking easy
Are
out
we
here.
All right.
All right. So, do we need to roll this or not?
Yeah,
okay.
go ahead.
Aiden is
He manages. Good job.
Yep. 3
Hot damn.
successes. I pop over really
I'm a
fast.
box big shit. Watch. No, I got one. Takes him a hot minute.
It takes you a minute, but you manage.
Yeah, Chase ain't good at this. his lessons weren't quite in spirit stuff. His lessons were in don't frenzy stuff.
He's an Arun. This isn't his thing.
He had a
When
lot of
they step
combat
over,
training, a lot of juice, and a lot of protein.
this guy is waiting for him.
So she actually just goes and hugs him.
He will wrap his arms around her in a hug.
They're heading back towards the sept.
Aiden,
Let's go.
what's happened went from, I'm going to stick with the people that, are in the same state of me to, the people that can help me right now, not here. Leave me the fuck alone. Look on his face.
Oh, I'm sorry. Out of character, Aiden, we couldn't hear you quite that well.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. Aiden went from, before he was like sticking with Moira and Dev, because, Moira and Dev's children and his best friends to, the people that can help me are all gone right now. Leave me the fuck alone.
No,
Clearly.
Moira and Dev are right here with them.
Yeah, they're
No,
there.
No, they're there. It's just that, it's with what he's learned, it's past the point where he can be with them and come down.
I don't.
Chase has been here long enough that he would just barely remember who this was. He would remember a Sabbat pack attacking the Sept, and this guy died defending the Sept.
Okay. Was Chase allowed to fight, or was that like no? Stay
Probably
here.
not. That was,
too. And he's like, ah!
And that was right after Diotti's injury too.
Yeah.
Like, she felt so bad that she couldn't help.
Yeah, he's going to he's going to go with them back to the Sept. Alexei is going to leave them just before they get back to the Sept, as he's not
going there.
Not in a mental state to go back to the Sept right now. If he goes back to the Sept right now, he's going to murder Darius.
Fair enough.
Oh, shit. Did we get the body?
Aiden wouldn't think of it right now.
Yeah, Chase couldn't have because he was carrying Diana.
Yep. I don't think anybody thought of it.
Well, also
Maxwell would have. He would have come down, got Diani, and then went back for the body.
All right, cool.
And it's probably on his back, no matter how bad it smells.
Oh boy.
He's going to have to take all of the showers to get this smell out.
Yep.
And when they get back to Sept, they are greeted by the entirety of the Elder Council that is not on this mission with them anyway.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the only one actually with them that's on the Elder Council is Moira, so...
Yeah, periodically over time, Chase will be asking Diani, they still on their way?
How is it doing? Does it stop somewhere?
They haven't stopped, but they've driven right past the Sept and are still headed north.
They're still heading north. They haven't stopped here.
Maybe they're trying to get us to run, trying to tire us, trying to fucking anger us. Which is fucking working. I'm sorry.
They may not have been expecting us to find the trapdoor.
I'm sorry.
They were probably warned. Someone was watching us.
That was it. That was Moira, right?
Yeah.
Chase will look over to Moira and say, Raya, I imagine you want to chase that van, or whatever it is. I'm assuming it's a van.
As much as I want to. It won't do any good to go running off on my own right now. It'll get people killed.
All respect, Raya, you wouldn't be on your own. I'd be right on you.
I don't think the two of us can handle a hive full of black spiral dancers. Let's sit down and plan.
This time it's Chase's turn to take his deep breath. He's not the only one that hasn't needed to take a step back. But when he gets the order, he'll say, "All right, Raya, you got it."
The only reason I'm not running towards them right now is because I've promised Mom and Avery that I'd make it back. That I won't do anything stupid.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're coming in real quiet again.
Sorry. That's also, sorry. With emotions, I'm going quiet because the only reason I'm not running towards the hive right now is because I promised Mom and Avery that I'd make it back in one piece. And that I wouldn't do anything stupid. And that, sorry. I'm not sure that last part came through.
I got it. But Chase the same response. That shit. I guess I should take my own advice, man. All right.
She's actually going to look over at Dev. We need to take the body to Darius.
Yeah, we do.
Regardless, she was still his wife.
He nods.
Out of character, I know Darius at least, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool.
He's another member of the Elder Council.
He is a Wendigo that uses traditionalism to justify abusing his family and pretty much anybody that he wants to.
Oof.
Yep.
And up until recently, it has gone unchecked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she takes the body from Maxwell. Jesus Christ, Kieran, would you shut up?
I imagine that's Darius's reaction.
Right?
Yeah, this is, Darius's reaction. Not, he didn't give a fuck at all.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Does Darius show that he doesn't give a fuck?
Darius gives no fucks about his wife.
What? What?
Okay, this is probably the third rage. Aiden. I'm going to go ahead and, well, can we throw willpower before we
Yeah.
roll? Yeah, he's going to go ahead because he's probably on range 8 right now with everything that's going. He actually won't throw because he just fucking spent that willpower right now because.
Yeah, no, like Chase ain't saying nothing out loud, but it ain't that hard to see it on his face. It's a whole lot of motherfucker. Are you for real right now?
His reaction is utterly unfeeling.
Dev isn't surprised. Neither is Diani is still a little taken aback, but it doesn't overly surprise her.
Yeah, probably. I'd say Aiden is still surprised because he probably wouldn't be surprised if he had stayed. He's been away from this.
Yeah,
type of
most
roleplay.
people just know Darius is an asshole. They don't know the extent of
Yeah.
the things that he's done.
Yeah, no, Aiden is pissed right now.
Would he say anything? Well, first of all, this is in plain sight, right?
Yeah, everybody's there.
Oh yeah, everyone's there. Yeah, Darius just, why have you brought back the body to me, barrier?
Yeah, I don't think Chase is gonna hold it back anymore. He's gonna. The fuck are you for real right now? He's straight out. He just blurts it out. Doesn't even think. Hey, Brian, I'm sorry about my outburst, but that. Don't we honor our mates here? Isn't that a thing? I'm guessing the silence is everyone staring at him.
No, Aiden takes his bow. Is there like a branch or something around? Is
there what?
A branch or something around?
I mean, I'm sure.
No, I mean not his bow. He takes Glabro, takes a branch and just fucking like hits it as hard as he can on the floor, breaking it, and just fucking walking away.
Did Shane have to go?
No, my kid is just having a fucking shit fit right now, so.
Oh, okay, my bad. I was wasn't sure if like sound went out or something, but I saw her appearance. I was like, maybe she was still. Anyway,
No. It's hard to talk over Kieran.
It really is.
Yeah.
No,
He makes my life very difficult.
that's legit. My bad. Yeah.
He is quite loud, so. He just kind of tilts his head.
To people that
Kinfolk are for breeding. She did her job.
To people that he crosses, he just murmuring, "I fucking hate him."
What?
Dev has to try very hard. Actually, I'm gonna make a willpower roll for him.
Yeah, I think Chase can't keep it. He's got a lot of rage right now, and I think that's what sent him over. He's gonna say, but half the shit that we do around here wouldn't be possible without them, Raya. Is the silence just him staring?
Yeah, the silence is literally just him kind of staring.
Yeah, Dev manages to not hit him.
As you guys kind of look around, you see the rest of the council looking back and forth amongst one another. And that's when Noah approaches.
Dev will look to Noah and
He
nod his
just gives-
head.
Exactly, he just gives him a nod. And it is at this point that Noah starts to speak. His voice is somewhat muffled because of being deaf, but he makes things very clear. You have undermined me as Alpha since day one. First, by placing one of your spies as my beta. No more. Dev is my beta now.
Yeah, as he said that, right before he said that, he stepped up right beside Noah.
And he looks to the Elder Council. And I believe they have something they want to do. Moira steps forward. Darius Nighthorse, deeded bringer of death. You are hereby stripped of your position on the Elder Council. We have someone coming to take your place. And she looks to Sebastian. In the place of Shadow Dancer, Sebastian Gonzalez will be taking his place as the Council's Ragabash.
Sebastian nods his head respectfully.
So, forgot I was muted, but yeah, Aiden, when he hears that note, he's stripped of his title.
Still muffled.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Aiden, when he hears that he's stripped of his title, was walking away. He stops and he's smiling. Still holding on to something, because it needs to hold on to something right now to put force onto it.
And Noah pauses for a minute. The things you've done. To all of those around you. He looks to Moira. And she just kind of puts her hand on his shoulder. You're not welcome on this sept anymore. I don't care where you go, but you're not staying here. Neither is Kate. Caden is staying with me. There is this kind of moment of quiet.
Oh, see who's Caden?
Caden
is Darius and Corinne's son.
And how old is he?
Almost 3.
He's looking to the other elders, like, you're not letting that happen, are you?
No, they told Darius he wasn't taking Caden with him.
I don't care where you go. You're not taking my brother. But you're not staying here. Darius pauses for a moment. So, this is the thanks I get.
Dev crosses his arms and looks to him. The thanks you get for what?
Aiden was about to say that. Holy shit, thank you.
Do you think he would have been made alpha without me? Without my position on the council? A
Do you think that he-
24-year-old deaf Adrian?
Dev growls. He looks to Darius. Do you think that a 24-year-old wanted to be made alpha? You made him alpha so you could control him. So you could control the interests of this sept without actually having to do the fucking work yourself.
You know what? Aiden can't lose renown. He doesn't have any yield yet. Still sounds like a better alpha than you.
But despite you, he is an amazing alpha. And all you've done is brought fear and turmoil to this sept. Do you think that what you've done wouldn't get out?
You know what?
What have I done? Please.
You know what? Today has served me as a lesson.
Shut up, cub.
Dev shoots Aiden a look like, not now.
He was about to talk when Sirius said something, but because he's Dev, he'll shut up.
Well, you've definitely demonstrated here today that you have no regard for anyone but yourself. You do not value our kinfolk. So, I would guess that given your behavior and your attitude, that you are not kind to even your own family. And believe me, soon enough, all of your dirty laundry will be aired.
He kind of chuckles a little bit at that.
Now get the fuck off my
We'll
sept.
see about that. And we'll see how long you remain in power.
Your threats
After
mean
all,
nothing.
your new member of the Elder Council is supposed to be a bringer of light, and didn't see a black spiral dancer among us.
Sebastian crosses his arms.
Wasn't that your daughter's favorite teacher?
I'm rolling for rage again. He's at spending another willpower.
Sebastian crosses his arms and he looks to Darius. I am not going to let you get to me. You have no power or control over me. Now, unless you are, the next thing you're going to do is leave. I don't want to hear another word out of your fucking mouth.
He just gives Noah a look. And Dev and Sebastian both sense this. There is a distinct fear that comes over Noah when Darius gets this look. At which point he walks away.
Both Deb and Sebastian look to Noah and like kind of poke him through the pack link. What was that look?
He'll be back.
We'll be ready.
He might not.
But for now, send someone to get my sister. Get her here now.
I'll go.
You can't go anywhere.
No. Sorry.
Plus, this is pack. This is through.
This is
pack
in the
link.
pack link.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Then he wouldn't have heard that. My bad. Sorry.
I don't care who does it. Someone go get Alexa. Because when he's like this, he's bound to go after her.
Yeah, Sebastian goes post haste. And since I am the changeling ST, I am going to say that he gets there in time to get her out before he gets there.
Yes, because
We aren't doing that.
yeah, no.
Flicker flash.
Makes sense. Sorry. I see. No, well, no, not no. I see. Aiden will go once things. Once you know.
He just sees Sebastian take the fuck off.
Yep. Sebastian doesn't say like they essentially what everybody sees is Dev and Sebastian and Noah look between the three of them, and like maybe 20 seconds later, Sebastian just takes off without a word.
Probably a few seconds after that, Aiden, who's probably still shaking. Tonight has served me as a lesson. Up until tonight, up until I came back here, I knew I hated people. I knew I hated that asshole who didn't stop at the fucking red light. Most of all, I knew I stopped that asshole. Didn't stop at that fucking red light. And thanks to my twin sisters, dead right now. I knew I hated black spiral dances, and I thought that the person I hated amongst all was myself, because I was behind the wheel of that fucking car. But no. Above them all, above myself, I fucking hate Darius. I hate him.
Diani, upon witnessing all of this, I'm imagining that she is going to pull out her phone, and she's going to call and make sure that Dante still has Ezekiel.
He does indeed.
She breathes the deepest sigh of relief.
Sorry, guys.
And yeah, she'll just say, okay, good. Keep him there.
I was supposed to take him back tonight, but okay.
Nope. Keep him there. He can't be off sept right now.
He nods. Okay. Not sure what's going on, but okay.
I'll explain when I get back.
He won't have to, because Noah's going to howl it.
Oh, well, there we go. Well, okay, he can't hear howls,
He can't
though.
hear
He's
howls.
kinfolk.
Yeah,
He's kinfolk. He can't hear
but
howls.
yeah, he'll howl out that about Darius and everything that's going on. And at this point, I am going to bring in Talon, because that's his father. This man comes storming up. The fuck were you thinking? Noah kind of flinches a little because he can't hear him yell, but
Mm-hmm.
like he can feel the anger.
Dev steps in front of Noah, crosses his arms just like in his overlay, and stares down Talon.
This is family business. You're not family. Get the fuck out of the way.
No, this is Sept business. This was for the betterment of the Sept. I don't give a fuck about your family. You will respect the alpha of this Sept, or I will make you. I am the beta of the Sept now. I support Noah. You get the fuck out.
Kind of trailing behind him, because she was told to. And kind of, looking up rather timidly. Is this woman? Darius was stripped of his position.
Dev nods to her. He was. And he's gone.
She looks at Talon for a very brief moment. The look that he gives her could,
Deonia holds a hand out for Kahara.
she is shaking. You can tell the look that Talon is giving her is, don't you fucking dare take that hand.
Dev looks at Talon like, what are you going to do about it? Deonia gives her a look like it's okay.
Noah steps past Dev and walks over, takes Kahara's hand, and walks her over to their side. It's okay. You can go ahead and let them know what Darius did if you want.
Deonia is shaking, leaning on her cane, listening.
She has tears just They start falling down her cheeks. He gives her this look of just don't do it. No, little one. When Talon couldn't get me pregnant, he decided to let his dad try. Just to see if it was him or if it was me.
Deanna growls. I would be willing to guess that you are not a willing participant in that.
She doesn't say anything, she just shakes her head as tears start falling down her cheeks.
She puts her free arm around her. And she glares at Talon. You are a disgrace to our tribe. You and your father. You have no business claiming the honor of being a Wendigo.
That's cute.
What's cute is what's going to happen to you when everybody finds out. Mm-hmm. Did you forget we have Black Furies on this sept?
Bunch of women don't scare me.
We should.
Sweetheart, there's a reason my dude name is Cerberus.
Is that supposed to scare me?
But I'm certainly not scared of a bunch of cute little women who can barely walk.
Well, she takes a rage for that, but she's only on rage 3, so. You really think that that is going to get to me? I know that I can barely walk. That doesn't mean that I won't tell everybody that I know about what you've done. I have more friends than you do, guaranteed.
He looks over at Kahara.
Dev is keeping an eye on the situation. And Deanne has a tight arm around Kara, and she is shaking.
That baby's a night horse.
He's a night horse. Like no one. Not like you. Not like your father.
Noah can't even continue the family line.
I mean, apparently. Oh shit! Oh, okay. I'm sorry about to say this. Noah looks to his mate, and then looks at him and goes, "Well, apparently, so can't you."
Oh fuck.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Our
god!
rage. Here we go.
No.
Oh
I
shit!
am so sorry for this.
Dev's eyes go wide. and
Just as
he-
angry as his father is. So, with
I am
that
so
additional
sorry for
gained
this.
rage,
I am so sorry for this. Just Aiden can't take it anymore.
Oh nope, it's fine. Dev gets ready.
I mean, I
he's only
imagine.
4.
I mean, do you imagine Aiden as a kinfolk already having that, or as a kinfolk having gall, and now he's just fucking over it. He's like, no, fuck everyone, fuck everything. I'm over it now.
He narrows his eyes. I should make you pay for that, cub. Going to be nice today.
Well, that's a change.
Dev raises his brows. Because you know if you lay a hand on that cub, you have me to contend with.
When they are technically of equal rank.
Yes,
They
they
are
are.
both Athro-Aruns.
Yes, they are, and angry as fuck.
They are both angry as hell.
They are evenly matched.
They are.
So, Talon might think twice.
Yeah, it does make him think twice. They are both Athro-Aruns. They're both really fucking angry.
Mhm.
Fine. He looks at Kakara again. When you get tired of, spending every day with that skinny little lieutenant you've been seeing. And come home to a real man, feel free. Because if you think I haven't smelled him all over you, you're wrong. At which point he walks over to a motorcycle that is sitting just off-stepped. Grabs the helmet, puts it on, and rides off.
Diani takes a very deep breath.
At which point she just falls to her knees, sobbing.
She'll get down on the ground and hold her. She needed to sit down anyway.
Probably not as close as the women, but Aiden will put a hand on her shoulder. If she brushes it off, he'll take it off, but he'll put a hand on her shoulder for now.
Yeah, Diani, this is a kinfolk of her tribe. She is all about comforting her right now.
I'll be okay.
She just kind of, whispers thank you.
She nods, of course.
Because fucking oof. Noah kind of sets a hand on her shoulder.
You'll be fine. You're with good people now.
One second.
The people that are here, we're good people. You can talk to us. We'll look after you.
So. Oh, go ahead. You keep talking.
Yeah, okay. No, yeah, that's just, yeah. Because, yeah, we're all here for you. Your kinfolk. We need you. And he'll give her a smile.
Hang on, I gotta find a picture real quick. I need to make him an overlay really badly. You know who I'm trying to find, right?
Yes. The said Uktena.
Trying to find a picture of him that doesn't make him look completely fucking goofy right now, because it's not. What?
That's really difficult to do, to be fair. Like, most of his photos, he's acting like a total doofus.
I know. I'm like, God, because he's a YouTuber, that's why. But still, it's like, it's just. Oh, that's a good one. Hang on. I will save this one. Oh, that's a GIF.
I mean, it works.
I could still save it. Save as.
I will give Lindsay the time to
Give me a second.
get that pulled up.
Sorry. So I just, he heard the howl, so he's coming. Because he knows what's happening next, because she told him what would happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. Is it our turn to start up, or is there still more stuff happening?
Oh, once I'm trying to. I've been trying to save a picture because something else. Okay, so upon hearing the howl of Darius being stripped of his position and everything, this guy comes over to the group and is looking for Kahara.
She is on her knees, sobbing into Diani's shirt.
Okay, so he is going to come up behind her and wrap his arms around her.
She will almost instantly relax. Like, Diani could feel that she was incredibly tense before she almost instantly relaxes. And just kind of looks back at him.
Um, he holds her, and Diani lets her go.
When she lets go, she will turn into Alex.
Shh, I've got you. It's
He
okay.
knows.
He nods. What do you think he'll do?
I don't know. Just please be careful.
I will. He can't outsmart me.
Probably not, to be fair. Talon's really dumb.
he chuckles a little bit at that.
Finally, a happy thought on Aiden. Aiden also, has a smirk on his face when he hears that. Like, yeah, happy thought finally.
And she's not joking. He's like, intelligence 2. Intelligence, wits, and perception 2. Because that's what happens when you focus on your physical shit.
Right?
He's big, dumb, and charismatic.
Even Aiden is at wits 3 at least, and he's a cub.
But yeah, Alex just holds her and strokes her back.
Kara, right?
Kahara.
Kahara. Sorry. Believe me. He may be a Kinfolkin. He may have been a guru, but. And I may just be. A dork. And he'll kind of smile. A dork, dumbass cub. But if there's one thing I know, you're a lot stronger on your, at least even on your own, than with him.
By the way, for the most part, anyone who, knew Talon wouldn't know him as an asshole. He was charming.
How would Aiden know him? Because he was gone 40 years, but he was there for a while before that.
He would have only ever known him as, kind and
Fine. Okay.
a little overconfident, maybe, but
Yeah. He fooled me into thinking he was a good guy. Well, I know the blood is square on the box, but still. But what I say, I mean. Believe me. Even on your own, you are stronger than you were. Even on your own, you are stronger than you were with him or anyone like him. Now he'll look to your Alex. I'm guessing your brother.
She kind of looks up at Alex.
Alex shakes his head.
Anyway,
No, Kahara and I have been in love for quite some time.
Oh, cool, good.
I just didn't have the guts to say anything because I was a
I mean,
Tenna with no Tenna pure breed.
you can see on your own. You are stronger than you were with that fucking asshole. I don't want to even mention his name anymore. And with, did he say his name was Alex?
Yes.
And with Alex here, you're already stronger still. It's not the blood.
Trust me, I know.
And he'll smile. Alex, go ahead. I mean, if you want to tell just us, if you want to tell just her, if you want to yell to the world, go ahead, tell us. Tell how much you love her.
I don't need to. I'm very sure it's apparent.
And he'll smile at that.
Yeah, it is. She kind of takes his hand and places it on her stomach.
He smiles, blushes. It's not Talon's or Darius's baby.
It's yours.
He nods.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go destroy something because I've been through a whole fucking lot tonight.
Alex will stand up and pick Kahara up. Let's go home.
She just nods.
And he will walk away with her. Now, Diani is in a predicament because she is on the ground. And it's really hard for her to get back up from the ground.
Noah
okay.
is going to come over and offer her his hand.
She takes a deep breath and she looks to Noah. I can't get up on my own, even with a hand.
He nods and he will, lean down, pick her up, give her that shit-eating grin that he gave her when he paired her up with Dante, and set her down.
She just shakes her head. And she'll try to balance on one foot. Can someone hand me my cane?
Hey, go ahead. Take the cane and give it to her.
Thank you. And she'll take it and lean on it. Okay, we have a lot of work to do, but I am exhausted and I need to go.
Go home to Dante.
Go home.
She nods. That's where I'm going.
Good.
And she'll look to Aiden and grin.
Yeah, he'll smile.
Tell my dad I said hi.
I mean, obviously, is there a scrapyard somewhere on Sept?
No, but there is one not far off Sept, and
No, I mean, it's
if
still on Sept.
But Moira is probably going to be going there herself to wreck some shit because she is not in a
Oh.
good place right now.
So is
Yeah,
Dev. Like
I mean-
all of the things to be wrecked.
I mean, so yeah, Aiden will say, okay, just so you know, I'm going to ask the 10 pounds if I can go to the scrapyard. If I can, I'm going to destroy about 100 cars. Until I've destroyed about 100 cars, the people that can talk to me
Dev?
are Moira, Jack.
Dev is gonna look to Aiden and say, "Shut up and come with us."
Okay, yeah. I need
Sebastian can tell Bailey that you came with us.
to. Okay.
When he
Yeah.
gets back, we'll pack Lincoln.
Yep. Like Dev is tired of Aiden talking. Just shut the fuck up. No more talking. Let's just
A bit
no
more
talk.
quiet.
He's
A bit
like,
more
no talk, only hit. Let's go.
I mean, to be
A bit
fair,
more-
Moira wants to do something very different than hit, but that can wait.
I mean, that's mhm.
I mean,
Later.
probably quieter, but Aiden, because he is a shithead, is going to go. I mean, you might as well get used to me talking. Like, I'm going to be a Galliard now. You were sick of me as a kinfolk, and now I'm a fucking Galliard. Like, I'm a Garou now. Like,
Moira just narrows her eyes at him.
okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
If you don't shut up, I'm going to duct tape it shut. And then duct tape you to a chair.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
shut
leave
up
you
now.
there.
The only reason I have not hit you yet is because you are my son's best friend. One of them.
Okay, I'm gonna shut
So-
up now. You're not.
Good. We're going to go hit things.
I also have a lot of unchanneled aggression. Can I come with?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody go hit shit.
Yep. That is what is going to happen, you know.
Group rage session. It's happening.
Group rage session. And with that, I think we can end the scene
God, yes.
with group rage session. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene for Unmask Orlando, the Werewolf the Apocalypse venue. We will see you next time.